All right, this is the barbell seated single leg squat. Once you have your hooks in place and once you have your safety arms at a height that you want them, next you want to test the elevation of what you're going to use for your squat. So to test that elevation, what you're looking for is you want to feel strong coming out of the bottom. And you also want to make sure, if it's too low, you want to make sure you're not just dropping at a certain height. So here's what I mean by that. That feels okay, but let's say if it's too low for me, here's what it may look like. If I get here and I'm just kind of dropping down, even though I can stand back up, it may be a little bit too low. And again, this variation that I just did, I'm going down on one, coming up on one. So I'm going to one leg, I get here and I'm just dropping, then it's a little bit too low. In that case, you can use a bumper plate, something that has about an inch of height, maybe even a 45-pound plate. You could use a foam pad, or you can use a plyo box that's higher than the surface that you're using. So I'm gonna use this plate, test it again with just my body weight, and I'm able to kind of stay engaged all the way down, all the way up. Same thing if you're doing two legs. So if I'm going down on two, I'm coming up on one. For that variation, you're not gonna have the risk of dropping at the bottom because you're going down on 2 feet, but still, it can be too low. You go down on 2 feet, you try to stand up on one, and you're getting stuck, or you're really having to rock forwards really hard to stand up, then it's probably too low, and just raise the elevation. All right, next I'm gonna try this with an actual bar. First, I'm gonna do one leg, down on one leg, up on one leg. That felt pretty good. I'm able to stay engaged the whole way. And obviously if I go down on two, come up on one, that's still gonna feel pretty good.